Hey Gemini, welcome to the channel. Let's jump in and get our messages. Let's go. Gemini, welcome to Embodying the Elixir Tarot. Today, we're going to be doing a reading I like to call Soul Care Cafe, because this way you come and get your soul's replenishment. You come and find out, free of charge. We don't charge here. The only charge that we ask for is that you pay it forward. When you find your healing, the universe and I, because I believe in all of our healing, through all of us healing, ask that you pay it forward. Be nice to somebody. Do something wonderful for somebody. While you're here, you're going to find out what it is that your soul is trying to tell you that you may not be able to see on your own at the moment. Because considering the journey that we see happening here on this table already, you're on your way to finding out. I hope that you vibe, but if this is not your vibe, please, it costs you nothing. Pay it no mind, respectfully. Just leave this energy here for somebody who might need it. Energy is very, 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 very fluid. It does not have a timestamp on it. So you could be watching this video on Saturday, like today is, or you could be watching it on Sunday. You could be watching it next month. That means that the energy that you're in matches the energy that's happening on this video. So there's a message in here for you if you care to listen. It's a Gemini channel. I'm a Gemini, Libra. Put that together in your own personal time. And understand I'm insane, but I love every minute of it. And that coincidentally is what we're going to be talking about today. But all right, let's get into it. Let's talk about your pre-shuffle. I will be talking about the things I offer and this, that, and the third toward the end of the video. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video for that crystal recommendation from Gaia. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect for what it is that I've picked up already in this pre-shuffle. So I kind of was meditating on numbers. I definitely believe in numerology. It's more than 1111 and 111 and all of the cliches, but thank you for the cliches, because they open people up to this part of life, to their own spiritual self. We all have the power to do just this, but everybody don't need to do it this way. Everybody will find their own path in their own due time. So be it. But the message was really giving a vibe of balance and harmony and new beginnings. Like, basically, Spirit is trying to get us ready to receive. I was getting a lot of heavy Nine of Pentacles energy, and that's independent wealth. That's, contentment. It's also a beautiful Venus card, which is perfect for right now because we're in Libra energy. We're in the new moon in Libra, if I'm not mistaken, which is all about balance and harmony, which I find so beautiful because at the end, towards the end, I'm going to read this message to you guys and let you know what I mean. This card is literally about balancing the masculine and the feminine. And you also see the lovers here in your spread in regards to what your soul is trying to tell you about how it needs to, what part of the journey we're in, how we need to heal right now, what we can do to heal ourselves. That's what we're here to find out. That's why I call it Soul Care Cafe, because you can just come and pick up the information you need. Part of this might resonate with you. Another part might resonate with somebody else. You know what I mean? That's why it's very vital to share information, to people that want it. I believe firmly in not overpowering people with our presence, because if you're drawn to this reading, you're most certainly an empathic starseed. If you believe in starseeds, I do heavily. You are an empathic starseed, and you have a tendency to take on other people's problems. So that's why your soul is screaming out to learn to balance that with that Nine of Swords right there. You know what I mean? In this spread, it makes a lot of sense. This just makes a lot of sense. But look at that. We can move forward. We're going to be all right. I'm so excited about this spread because it's literally so wonderful. And I'll explain the crystals. I truly believe in the power of crystals and the energy, and I definitely am charging the energy I feel coming from these cards, and I'm amplifying the understanding the passage of time. I can't help but to get into this. I'm so excited about that. But right now, I'll tell you one thing about, I will always probably open with my own stone, because I need to know what energy I need to be in, because I am a Gemini 2 times. And then a Libra. I ain't got no groundedness in me. And people want to know why I act. Well, I figured out a way to master that. And I'm supposed to start telling everybody what I figured out so far. Not to say I've mastered it completely, but yeah, I'm getting through it. But hematite, which is perfect for me. It is easy for me to quiet my mind and maintain awareness. I can find inner peace. I happen to have hematite. Didn't cost Where's the camera? It didn't cost too much from my local metaphysical shop. This was probably like, maybe it was like $3 or maybe it was $9. It was a small amount. I know that the hematite didn't cost a lot, but this says calm hyperactivity, stay grounded and focused, repel negative thought energy, release annoyance and distraction, and encourage inner peace and a quiet mind. So I definitely am sending this energy this way for the Gemini collective right now. And whoever's listening to this, I pray that your groundedness and your peace and your quiet mind comes so you can receive this message. And for me personally, this is definitely hitting home because I'm doing this reading and I'm a Gemini and I get distracted and my window's open and it's kids and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? But I just want to stay focused on this energy for us. So thank you, Spirit, for that message for me. I'm going to go ahead and put this energy out here for myself. I'm going to go ahead and sit it in here with this, the smallest piece of moldavite that I got in my Lemurian starseed. So I can charge that information that we asking for. Getting there straight from source. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be able to sit here and give out information. Sorry about that. This sound balancing in the background sometimes is a lot, but okay. So let me tell you about the stuff I got in the pre-shuffle before we get into this. This card here, water your soul. Water your garden, but I guess watering your soul is your garden. Water your garden is specifically about, you know, hold on please. Okay. This card specifically is about putting on the brakes, resting, refueling. If you can see, this is doing pretty good on the light. I'm not mad about it, but you can see the peace in this card and the person just like dipping their body into the lake and star bathing and those beautiful fluffy flowers and trees. You can just I can kind of smell, and I'm not even this kind of person, but I can kind of smell the clean that's around, that clean grass. And you know, just take yourself there, put yourself in that place. I see like the cosmos and a bigger universe than the earth that we usually see daily. Thank you, Spirit, for that energy. This card asks you to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. And I thought this was perfect because the whole energy of what I felt that I was called to read, to do, was to talk about self-care. Like, that just seems to be a thing. Everybody's on that thing, but that's good. You know, I used to hate, oh, everybody's doing this, so I'm just following a trend. Well, the trend is Spirit calling its chosen people into action. You know, sometimes it's for that, you know, but let's just move forward. Okay. Next, because I'm glad I wrote myself some notes, you guys. I did. So if you see me stopping and stuttering, I'm kind of new at this, so until I get good at it, you might see me like kind of stutter over my words. It's because I'm trying to learn how to shorten what I have to say, because I could go on for days about stuff. I just can't. I don't know why I put that together that way. My soul said, hey, universe, let's just do something crazy. Give me Gemini twice. But anyway, this card right here, Empathic Starseed, Energetic Sovereignty, Absorbing What's Not Yours. This is big 10 of Wands energy. Like, I mean, it may feel like you got a lot to do at the moment, because it might not be about, you know, oh, somebody else is weighing you down, but it could be. But it could just be your responsibilities is the third party. Your responsibilities, the things that you put on your plate, the things that other people have put on your plate is weighing you down right now. So you might have to do these things, yes, but they do not, how can I put it? It's not that you don't have to do them, and you might have to do them post-haste. You might have to hurry up. But at the same time, you got to remember, that's why it's good to create a practice, something reasonable and feasible. Something as simple as taking a bath every night and remembering to put sea salt in it so you can wash off the day's energy. And whatever your night is, like I work overnight. My nighttime is 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So if I could remember to just get in the bathtub, whatever that takes to be able to do that when I come home from work. If that means making sure it's clean the night before, saying don't use this until, you know what I mean, whatever. If you use it, clean it, whatever you got to do. But create a space where you can take care of yourself and wash off what's been put on you, what you've picked up, you know, and what life is throwing your way in general. Because especially if you're an empath, when life throws something your way, you got to you got to be able to come back to it, or else we're going to end up here. And it's not a Swords energy. That's why I'm just excited to see that, because I was like, dang, before I even got to the spread, I was already getting heavy energy about picking up. But this, in this position that it's in, it's giving me, and I never got this before from this card, but it's giving me accepting the fact that this is who we are. This is a Gemini card. Nine of Swords is a Gemini card. It's the sun in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I am. It's the sun in Gemini, and the advice in one of the astrology books I have about the sun being in Gemini and how what the state of a person's mind is when they're a Gemini sun specifically. Our state of mind is so sharp and so logical and tactical that we always analyzing something. We're empaths, but like mental empaths. We do feel, but not like empathically like the way some empaths feel. I think we're more like a mental empath. Like, I don't know. It'll weigh on us so heavy the same way that empathic emotions weigh on emotional people. But mental, we be trying to make sense of other people's emotions. Thank you, Spirit, because that's what it is. We be trying to make sense of our own emotions in relation to other people, and also trying to make sense of everybody else's emotions, so we know how best to conduct ourselves. That's what, you know what I mean? Because we always think we gotta know how to act, where a lot of people don't even think about how they act. They just roll with it. I envy those people sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's asking you to take a break, replenish yourself, like I was saying about that bath. Also, if you don't have time for a bath, I do offer, I'm gonna just go ahead and product drop, because I need to get back into my products anyway, but Gemini mind, that's why hematite is for me. But these sniffers that I had going on last year, where I do make this, actually I just made a little video like before this one about clearing our energy in a Gemini collective before I did the reading. So that's why I'm so happy to see that. I feel like it worked, because all of this is so resonant. It's so like almost what you would call perfect for conversation purposes. Once again, do not base your life on tarot, but do take in the information as it resonates. And if these seem like feasible things to do, do them. I do have a few decks that could give me advice on something we could tactfully do. So maybe I'll get that at the end if I have enough time, if it doesn't get too crazy. But right now, off the top of my mind, like I'm saying, it's also, I did want to make this point before I get lost in myself. Spirit is definitely giving us this information from our soul. Our soul at this part in our journey is trying to say, hey, listen, it's October. You know what I mean? Keep your wits about you. It's the fall time. I'm getting a lot of earthy messages. I think a lot of people are getting a lot of earthy messages, because this is around the time that, even though we're in Libra season, these are the months that kind of give that vibe, that earthy vibe, because it's about the earth changing. Things are happening on the earth right now. It's going from hot days to cold days, and, leaves falling, things of that nature. But as that's happening, so are our defenses. Like, the things that we were doing in the summertime were cool for summertime, but now you got to remember to take care of yourself for the upcoming cold, flu, and Asian sea season. We don't want to, we have a responsibility, starseeds, to keep our vessels intact as best as we can for as long as we can in this lifetime, so we can live out our sacred contract, which was to come down here and just transmute this harsh energy. A lot of us has gone through a lot of stuff because we had to pick up a lot of this soot off the ground. But we were going to come to a point in our soul's journey where we were going to say, okay, so now we got all of this garbage. What do we do with this garbage? We alchemize it. That's what we are. Geminis are alchemizers. We're alchemists. Alchemizers, same difference. We're at the point right now, if you listen to this message, and anybody that's vibing with this message, we're at the point right now, because a Gemini you could be a moon, you could be a rising, you could be a Gemini North Node. So you might be drawn to listen to, you feel more like a Gemini, you feel like you're moving like the Geminis in your life. You're all kind of on the same page, and they found this, and they listen, you listening. Well, understand that we at the point where Spirit is reaching us, and they're using a lot more of us. They're showing a lot more of us, that we have the ability to connect to the other realm where we're really from. That's why it's so stupid to be going through all of this, you're this color and you're that color business out here, because, we all really is clear and light bodies at the end of the day. Even the dark people, they came here with a purpose. But, okay, not dark people in color. I mean dark people as in dark energies, because those energies are valid. They are necessary. The Nine of Swords is a dark energy card. There's a deck, the Wild Unknown, that paints the Nine of Swords as the darkest, most devastating card to have in the deck. But no, it's not. Not for the Geminis, because it's the Sun in Gemini. It's just managing that is the fight. Because the unmanaged this leads to this, the Strength in reverse, if you can see it. I kind of had to, for space, put it this way, but I dig it. That's the way I looked in the book too, you know. A splash of OCD, never hurt nobody. But all right. So, little tips on keeping your immune system together, because on the low, I'm a herbalist. I put together a distilled blend. That's what I was trying to say earlier. That helps us work with the things that we're going to be working with in this. So, I'll link the video. Give me a chance to keep my mind on task. I'm learning how to read and talk at the same time. But vitamin C, echinacea, vitamin D. The sun about to be going down earlier, but your life is still going to be doing what it's doing. Take those things. You know, take in vitamin C any way you can. Get as much sunshine as you can, but also take a vitamin D supplement or eat foods that are heavy in, you know, giving you the essential vitamins to keep your body moving. That's also a message to myself too. And the echinacea tea, learn how to use it. Don't overdo it. So yeah. Spiritual sovereignty was another big thing I saw. Standing in your own, you know, like I said, we at the part in our journey where our soul is nudging us to think more expansively, to embrace that we're walking into a new chapter in our life, to let go of the stuff in the last chapter that kind of held us back from getting to the new chapter. And so I just learned recently there's a difference between transforming and healing. Kind of, I thought, like the death card. Oh, the death happened. It's a good thing because, you know, I'm healing from something. No, okay, that thing transformed, but what did you do with the cook? Like, you cleaned up, what did you do with the trash bags? So this reading is about what to do with the trash bags. Let's look at the trash bags. And hopefully, prayerfully, probably, more certainly, they're going to tell us what to do with these bags. I'm looking forward to them telling us what to do with these bags. You know, so I just want to give you a overall, oh yeah, I want to speak about the moon phase as well. We are in the new moon in Libra. This is the time to set intentions. Every new moon is time to set intentions. The Ten of Pentacles is right here. That position is about receiving. What is it that Spirit wants us to be grateful for? And they want us to be grateful for the Ten of Pentacles, which means on one deck, the Ten of Pentacles says, you don't have to worry about money right now. All your finances, everything you need is right there. You don't have to worry about it. Don't be concerned. Everything is fine. This is also, if you know about the Ten of Pentacles, because if you're listening to this, you know what the Ten of Pentacles is, because that's what you're looking for. Be happy that I feel what you want is coming, or everything that we're going to go through about healing you is pushing you towards your Ten of Pentacles. And if it's a family or, you know, love situation, you might want, especially the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and then merging of balancing of the masculine and feminine energies, it could very well be that a balancing of that will happen. But the Lovers being in this position, I'm inclined to believe that maybe in some ways, if it's about romance, Spirit wants you to let go of the outcome of something that's destined. Let go of how it's going to happen. And I know that that's resonant for me. But let go of how it's going to go down there. Okay. Also, I want to mention that you want to look out for self-sabotaging behaviors during this new moon. You know what I mean? Some of the feelings I got was like, you know, being an empath, you might look for ways to soothe yourself that are unhealthy, and they're kind of self-sabotaging, you know. But if you're struggling with your empathic nature, it could end, you know, having an off or, you know, out of balance empathic nature can show as guilt or remorse that leads to that Nine of Swords, leads to that anxiety, that depression, addictive behavior. So if you learn to accept the fact that your mind will throw you into, if you don't manage your mind, you'll get thrown into the self-doubt and, you know, pity and lack of interest and things like that, and then find yourself in that Nine of Swords. If you could accept that about yourself, if we could accept that about ourselves, because let's be real, I am y'all, y'all are me. If we could accept that about ourselves, we will find ourselves in this, and if we get here, we're out of it very fast. We'll move right through it really fastly, because we understand, like, we accept, like, this may happen from time to time. Let's not fight with ourselves anymore. It's like we're already fighting everybody else to be understood. Let's try our best to love ourselves so much that we can understand ourselves. I can say with all honesty that when you really accept, like, what other people may find as a problem in you, when you really learn to accept it in a way that's loving and compassionate, but also real. Because it's like, all right, yeah, that might be annoying. Like, I had to learn, like, all right, these things might be annoying, but it is who I am, so it's okay. And I give myself space to be all of who I am by myself as much and as often as needed, because that's what I need to do in order to show up as sunshine and light for this planet and the people in my immediate vicinity. So this is getting us there. Also, what else was there? Somebody said something. It was this little slick thing I saw. Energetic. Where did it go? Don't know what I did with it. But it was real slick what I saw. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, I do want to read this. We also want to remember that creating boundaries is one of the best ways to show yourself, your inner child, the love that you show others. By taking care of yourself energetically, it's going to allow you to be in the most appropriate of energies when needed. It's going to keep your cup full and ready to quench some thirst out there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just quench some thirst out there. That was so corny, but whatever the case, you get what it's saying. It's basically saying, like, you know what I mean? That you standing up for yourself is so... It's reaffirming for your soul on so many different levels that it's healing any and all issues that you have in some part. That one added part. It's a lot of different things that go into healing a broken thing. You might need glue. You might need heat. You might need another thing to push it together so that it meshes and mends. There's a lot of different things that you might need when you're healing to go into one healing. And standing in your own purpose and saying, no, I'm on purpose. I'm going to take care of myself no matter what anybody says or no matter what anybody's asking of me. That part is going to definitely get you to trust yourself in a way that I'm trying to see the time man talk. Like, dang, why the time ain't talk enough? But it's because whatever. So, all right. We was at 21. It's 8:48. But, all right, let's move this forward because I'm excited to get to the meanings and things. Hopefully you move through that with me and you understand where we at and you catching the vibe. To explain some of the position so you can know what I'm looking at when I'm asking. I'm going to explain it in brief. The first question was, what are your feelings right now? So I was like, you know, what's the vibe of the Gemini tribe? And I got the Wheel of Fortune. So basically, I do my research before I actually come on camera to give you what you're looking for. So anything from here is intuitive. When I pull a card, if I need more information about it, I definitely don't mind going to go get it. But for the sake of time, I go intuitive because that's how I see it anyway. I just flip cards and look at the pictures and they just tell me what they're trying to say. And as I see the resonance happen, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on it. Or if I think I'm struggling with something, I will go find. Because I'm a Gemini, I don't mind poking. But anyway, having the Wheel of Fortune in that position right there, you could feel like you're running out of time. I got that when I was looking at that. Geminis could feel like, you know, fate and destiny is calling us right now. You know, we might feel like we need time out. We might feel like the wheel is on us. We might feel like we're on top of the world. You know, it's a lot of different energies that came through with that Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify and ask Spirit, why is it that they have the Wheel of Fortune in the position of how the Gemini Collective feels? Why does the Gemini Collective feel the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the position of what the Gemini Collective feels, please? Please be clear and honest. Tell me with the most love we could possibly get from the cosmos. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in this position for the Gemini Collective, Spirit? Okay. Father of Pentacles. What else? King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Okay, so we got the High Priestess that then flipped out on the floor and the Hangman. What is that giving? Stuck here for a moment. That's what that card says. In the wild, this is the wild unknown tarot. That's what that card says. That card says you stuck here for a moment. What else? So a change in perspective about your situation, because you're here for a moment, you might as well make the best of it. I'm getting that. Why's the Father of Pentacles here right now? Let me look at that real quick and get that answer. Give me that real fast. Because I don't understand the plan, but I know you will tell me. Steady entrepreneurial. Father of Pentacles is a steady, gentleman. Upon first meeting, he can almost seem dull because of extreme cold temperament. Incredibly passionate man, finds stability of his job, family, home. He is entrepreneurial, handles at work, a true pleasure to know. The Hangman. We all know the Hangman is about that change in perspective, but in this deck, it's like, it definitely says something about you said sacrifice, letting go. Many people talk about the art of letting go. What does it really mean? How do you achieve it? The Hangman has all answers. Non-attachment. Oh. Yeah. So, your concern, this is crazy. Because that's throwing you into your Nine of Swords. Oh, thanks, Spirit. That was always what the fallout about it. Like, but not on my first real feeling like I'm really dead, like really in there reading. The Father of King, Genie Christmas. The Father of Pentacles in the Wild Unknown deck is the King of Pentacles in the Tarot. The Hangman in this deck. Whatever it is that you're going through, you might have to be going through it at this moment, right? And you wanted to hurry up and end. It's like, with also the Wheel of Fortune is about the cycles of life. Okay, so you might be in your mind. That is what there it is. The Gemini collective is in their mind about this cycle, this part of the wheel. Like I said in the beginning, somebody under the wheel. I was just under the wheel. I think I'm still under the wheel. It just doesn't feel that way for me. So I'm definitely here as a like living testimony of the fact that I am a true super Gemini. I'm a Gemini squared. This Nine of Swords is my full existence. But I just recently got permission, gave myself permission within myself to be who I am. Yes, I am. I am very analytical and I am logical and I am very observant and I do use my mind for more things than I care to. But at the end of the day, I love myself either way. And I accept that. And now I'm going to channel those powers for good. So, as things happen in my life, because of decisions I've made, I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, woe is me. No, I did some dumb stuff. I didn't manage things properly. And that's why this message is relevant for me as well. Because we all on the same frequency together. It's saying, let go of the remorse of that. Because that keep us in our mind too. But also, to keep this very simple and short, it's just saying to me, be still. This card is a card of stillness in the Wild Unknown. That's exactly what it is. It's a card of stillness because you're stuck here either way. This won't come. It's right there. It says it's coming. So say be thankful for it. That's the Ten of Pentacles, but you done worked your way all the way up. And look, you're moving right through. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. What you want is on its way to you. I believe that for you, and I believe it for me. Because where I thought the camera was over there is what I'm trying to figure out. But it's saying, be still. Whatever this situation is, it's coming. And you know what I could tell you? It's coming, but it's just might not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. Everything is okay. Things are stable. Be calm. It's saying, be still. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen because fate, destiny, and time has to play itself out. Life moves in cycles. At one point you was up, but now you might be what you call down. Use this time down to wind down. That's what it's saying. Use this time while you're down to water your gardens. Don't allow that to be your state because you're at the bottom of the wheel. It's a wheel, not a line. It's not a line of fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This man told me one time when I was in the worst situation ever, you want a ball now? I was like, everything is gone crazy. He said, you want a ball. So you might be on a bottom. You might be on a bottom of a ball, but the ball gonna come back up. You at the top of the ball. He meant the wheel, but I get what he was saying. But yeah, this is saying, bring in the reserve that the king has. The king has reserve, and he knows how to handle. Even if you're a feminine, this is about balancing your masculine and feminine energies, because they're necessary. We all have them. Because you're an empathic starseed, you are here to teach everybody. Specifically at this time, learn it for yourself, deeply for yourself, so you could tell them from yourself in your own perspective, because you were created as you, so you could give what you had. But tell them what they need to know about how to heal. And it's not just have to be Geminis. It's everybody worldwide. You know, there's a lot of different thoughts about the zodiac and timing and things like that. But based on everything we have to look at here on Earth, all of this makes sense. Gemini makes sense for what it is we're going through. Specifically because this is my energy. I know this is a lot of y'all energy out here. And I hope y'all getting through this message with me. If you are, hit that like button, please. Because I want people to see. It's going to encourage me to be better, do better. And I will get bigger. This is my beginning. I'm a Gemini. This is my beginning. Let's just put that into perspective. But I'm stuck right here for the moment. I just got to be still. And use my calm reserve and know what to do. This is being tactful, because it could have been King of Swords. This could have been the Father of Swords. But this is being tactful and calm and sure in your footing, grounded, being clear-minded. You got to be still. You got to change your perspective from being emotional to being very tactful, because it's time for that, considering whatever's going down right now. It is going down right now, period. This could be you in a situation, in a negative swing, a negative cycle in your relationship. It's okay. Sometimes the best things can come from the negative cycles in otherwise healthy relationships. When I say negative cycles, I also say in otherwise healthy relationships, because if your whole relationship is a negative cycle, you need to take that to your angels and accept the actual guidance that they give you about it. And thank you for that easy clarification, Spirit. I don't feel like there's any need to go. I could have stopped at the end of this and been like, I got it. I know what they're saying. But for the purposes of I want you guys to understand how I understand and see what I saw, you know, we're going to keep on going. So in position 2, in this, we have, what can we heal? What can we do to help heal ourselves? In position 2, you know what I mean? And you got, I look at that as what is it that needs to be healed also. But what can we do to heal ourselves? We can work on our, strength reversed. It's like you lack confidence. You don't see a way forward, kind of. You don't know how to balance yourself. You're out of balance. You're out of whack. And I know for me, when I'm in my 9 of Swords energy, there's no way. When I'm in it and don't know what to do with it. Well, you know what I mean? There's no way I could possibly have any faculties within me to be like, yeah, I'm strong, I'm confident, and I can do it, and I can do anything. I'm a lizard king. No. I put the carnelian there because it's Leo energy to me. It's about being creative, and it's to me also about finding creative ways to empathically assert my boundaries, or our boundaries as a collective, to others, so that we can turn this the other way around. Because right now we're unbalanced and we're throwing ourselves into that. But if we could accept it, we could then be like, but you know what, and I'm okay too, and turn this around. Also, as it turns around, I want to just have the energy of the sun for us. You know what I mean? So somebody could be feeling weak and vulnerable. Maybe in a love situation you feel vulnerable and you're not ready to be vulnerable. You don't like this phase in the relationship because it's asking for your emotions, so you feel drained. You feel like, I don't want to give these emotions to the situation, but, it's asking me for them. Or if it's a partnership in a work situation, you're like, man, they keep asking me to work these hours, but I really need to go home and take a bath with this sea salt because I've been feeling heavy. Like, you have to understand that, yes, this time might be a hard time, but weather the storm. Don't give up the storm. Don't overtake time and be like, well, I need my time. No. Just be like, I got to carve out this time. If this all the time I got, if I got 20 minutes, I deserve 5. Period. You know what I mean? And that's just how you got to look at it. But let me go ahead and clarify the strength in reverse for everyone and see you know, this is more, the Strength in Reverse is definitely about your internal dialogue too. You know what I mean? It could be about what you say to yourself, that Nine of Swords. What are you saying to yourself? So help me understand how the Geminis can get out of this energy of self-doubt and insecurity that's throwing us in this Nine of Swords. What is it that we need? Ooh, honey, you saw how that flipped on out for us. Guess what this one is in this deck? Self-mastery. It's absolutely perfect. What we need at this time, and that's another 8. So let me alert you to the 8-8. Let me get this so I can get it straight. But 8-8 definitely is the number of abundance. On the bottom of the deck, we got Mother of Cups. I want you to see that, because at the bottom of the deck, what's coming up for us. So a lot of people look at the bottom of the deck as, you know, what things have passed. And I do feel like that sometimes, but it's rare. More times than not, I feel like this is what's coming next for us. The Mother of Cups and the Mother of Pentacles. Healing that heart. And then we get into that. That heart happiness. All right, let me not get it. Right, because the wheel keeps spinning. Y'all saw that. What was right before that? Because the wheel keeps spinning. So if I want to tell a whole nother story, I could. I don't read this deck in reverse, by the way. Just to let you guys know. Because it doesn't come with reverse definitions. I believe that they just want it the way it is. But to have the Wheel of Fortune right there again, after you've given yourself some compassion and you've taken care of home and your stability and stuff, and you've shown yourself your stable side, and you've shown yourself love, you're going to reach the Nine of Pentacles. That's the other side of the wheel. So just weather the storm. You can do that by mastering your emotions. The 8 of Pentacles is also about mastering a craft. Find something that makes you happy. That's another self-care advice. Find something that you can do and do that thing and do it well. Do it well. Maybe I need to learn how to do nails. Judge me on another day, because what's more important? They used to be done, but then the money got different, because money is the energy, but it is what it is. I'm sitting here and I'm doing this inside my home. What's more important? Priorities. Self-mastery. Because do nails define me? No, they do not. My message is way more important. You need to give that knowledge of self-mastery out. We are the center of that web. This is giving me Ace of Pentacles vibes, but it is 8 of Pentacles. There's work to put in on mastering a craft. Maybe some of you want to start your own business. You know what I mean? And right now you're slow. Like right now, I'll probably get 5 views a video. Right now, I don't know how to put my videos down to a number that people are going to click on. You know, who wants to listen to somebody for an hour and a half? Somebody do. But I ain't at that point yet. You know, but I know what I got going on. I know it's going to get better. So at the end of the day, for me, look at that. I figured that out. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So at the end of the day, for me, this is giving master your emotions and weather this storm, but take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, keep tinkering. Do what you can do, but don't do too much. Learn what's too much for you. Learn what's too much for you. Learn what's too much for you. That's what they said. Learn what's too much for you. What's not yours, put it down. It's in the way. Learn what's too much for you. Master your emotions. And that will assist you in turning your frown upside down. That's what you got going on for that. And it's another 8. Thank you for the resonance. It's the 8 of Pentacles in here, though. But we getting this 10 of Pentacles. They said be grateful. So you moved through the 8. Spirit is, you know, you could look at it like this. Everything, time is fluid. Everything already happened. It's going to happen. So maybe just try to take this in. Our soul is telling us this already done went down. We already know how this is going to play out. But the part you're at right now might be the 8 of Pentacles. And it's confusing you because your heart feel like, but why? I want this. They're like, yeah, be grateful for it. Put yourself in the frequency of gratitude as if you've already received it. Because it's right here showing you it's coming. If you believe. Is this a sugar pill? Maybe. But see it. Try it. I can tell you for a fact, man, the sugar pill worked. Let's find out. Let's just maybe because sugar was the answer the whole time. It never was the other stuff they giving us. Let me not get started. Okay, moving on. I heard my ears buzzing like, don't get started, Monique. Okay, I'm not. Because we'll be all day about it. All right, moving on. Thank you, Spirit, for this cool message. This is cool this time. I like this. I like this. Whoa. Yay. Oh, my Beyonce. My cousin, rest his soul, man. This man used to call me Say Day. Ain't that crazy? All right. What is it that you're repressing that you must accept in order to be able to move forward? Now, that's the Knight of Pentacles. That one took me out of here. Like, what the hell? So, what is it? You know, the Knight of Pentacles is about hard work, consistency, strong will, improvement, productivity. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Let me make sure, because I'm almost sure that I'm right, but... I'm not. So, it's the Six of Swords. Thank you. Alright. So, the Six of Swords is the... What are you repressing that you must be able to... So, the Six of Swords here is about... in this situation, what I got from the Six of Swords is... You know, Six of Swords come after the Five of Swords, right? And the Five of Swords, it was conflict, inner conflict and turmoil. I'm going to say because of that Nine of Swords right there. Once again, you move through the Nine of Swords. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if I see some kind of Mastery of Swords come out or some kind of Ten of Swords. Or you might just be stuck in the stagnant energy right here. And I did that energy clearing. I am out currently sniffing for us. So we can all get this vibe right here that this will be corrected. Because we are reaching here. This is coming. But we could get there in a happy way, we get there in a sad way. And Spirit is trying to tell us, like, all right, leave those battles and woes from the Five of Swords back there. Just let it fall away. Give it to us. We got it. You know what I mean? Let's move forward. We're trying to move you forward through your emotional turmoil. Your emotional turmoil about where you are in life, about your cycling right now, about what's happening with you right now, about maybe you feel like you made decisions that put you in the bottom of the wheel, but Spirit is trying to tell you it's either you made those decisions on purpose because it was time for you to be at the bottom of the wheel by design, not by fault. There's a difference. Even when we think it's fault, it's by design. There is no fault because there is no wrong. Unless you're out here doing very terrible things to people, that is always wrong. Unfortunately, those things have a purpose as well. It's just, I hope nobody feels like it's their duty to be that person. I do not like that for us. However, it's not about what I like. It's about what's necessary for the thing that we don't understand, which is the Grand Master Plan. So, bars. So, tell me why the Six of Swords is in this position. I feel like Spirit, that's your spirit guide right there, pushing the boat, and that's you sitting there chilling, head down. Just, damn, look at all these swords. Man, I got 6 swords. Should have brought 6 big wheels. Tell us why the Six of Swords is here for the Gemini Collective, if you don't mind. Why is the Six of Swords what the Gemini Collective is repressing? What is it that you want us to understand about this Six of Swords energy in this position, please? For the Gemini Collective. For the Gemini Collective. Ooh. A lot of stuff. Look at that. 5 of Wands. Not only was you going through it mentally, there was a lot of fight and strife happening in your life. Daughter of Wands. Son of Swords. So many things. Spirit, do you want it all? Father of Wands. The Magician. Okay, so at the end of the day, you got everything you need to succeed in this situation. You see what's going on with the Magician. They have every single suit of the tarot, which is the Fool's Journey. And you need to choose what, and in my mind, this is kind of Cup and Pentacle energy. Just pick out of the box what you need. That's what this is saying. You can see the sun illuminating that you're going to know what to do when the time is right. You will know. You're looking. You have a keen sense. You know what I mean? You have a keen sense. You're connected to the divine. You make happen what you need to happen. Because why wouldn't you? You have everything you need to create your reality. To create your reality. Let's keep that in mind, everybody. Yours and yours alike. Yours and yours alone. I mean, not alike. You might have had a hard time accepting that what you manifested is going to take time, that you might have had to fight. You might have had to fight for what your manifestation was. I'm hearing for some people. The Father of Wands and the Daughter of Wands. I don't know. I don't think that means that, but I definitely heard somebody's protected. Like Spirit got your back. Eight of Wands at the end of the deck, and the Four of Wands. Big one. The Emperor energy. Lord have mercy. There's a whole nother message at the bottom of the deck. But anyway, the Eight of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, let's see. They move into this in good timing, though. Let's see here. The Daughter of Wands, Father of Wands. Why is the Daughter of Wands and Father of Wands there, Spirit? What you saying with that? Let me just ask you flat out, because I'm not really 100% sure. But the Daughter of Wands would be the Page of Wands. A new opportunity. Oh, take charge in your life. There's a message coming in. Somebody may be getting a message. Okay, it's time for you to move forward. You have everything you need to move forward, Gemini. But it's just you holding on. You could be holding on to the pain from the Five of Swords. Feeling like the world, you could still be feeling like the world is against you. You could still be feeling like you're in that fight and battle, but Spirit is saying you're not, though. Take your mind is still in it, but you don't need to still be in it. But tell me about this message. What is it that you're saying here? So transformation, period. Look at that. So this came out sideways, sticking out my old rickety-dickety deck. Look what they say. This is the Four of Cups. This is what I'm saying. This is so perfect. That's why I say I go intuitive. I was going to research it, but I was like, no, I can put that together. I know what they mean. So the Four of Cups is most certainly in the upright about apathy. It's about, you know, regretting the decision you made. Like I was talking about, regretting that you didn't seize the opportunity when you had it before. But this is spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, transitions, change. So what you're doing, you were holding on to the Four of Cups energy, which is that Five of Swords, mentally holding on to the pain and strife that you went through, or the opportunity you missed, or things not going the way you wanted them to. And it's also giving me energy of ending state. Like everything is about to start moving forward. This is everything moving forward. This says seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm. You could also be experiencing exhaustion, lack of enjoyment, lost opportunity. But yeah. So, and because it's a transforming, I'm going to just go ahead and go with the energy of Spirit is trying to show you, because they're asking, I asked what was our repressed problems. What is it that we've been holding inside that's holding us up from moving forward? And for this to come out and it needs to come out, Spirit is saying it's moving us into Spirit. Source said this is the time in our story. That's why we got to heal, get out of our mind, so we can receive. You have a blocked heart chakra, you can't receive. I'm definitely looking to do a video about the heart chakra. This is also a Gemini card, by the way, everybody. But it's fast moving energy. It's fast, quick. Like, hurry up. Like, so I feel there's a sense of urgency to it. You're being heavily nudged. For somebody, for some people listening, I heard if you don't do it, Spirit going to do it for you. And you're not going to like how it happened when they do it, even though they don't mean no harm, but they mean what they mean. You know, like a parent. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't like that I have to punish you. And it's not a punishment, but, you know, that's the word that humans use. Spirit is never punishing us, but families are like, I don't like that I have to show you the consequences of your actions so you can learn this thing, but I might have to. You know, that's how that feels when they have to do it. So, kindly take these words as a message to yourself and then let yourself show you. Look for the signs and synchronicities in life. You'll start seeing on your YouTube page more stuff about self-care tactics. That is evidence of this message. You'll start seeing videos about, you know, your mental health. You'll start seeing commercials about mental health. You'll start seeing things about manifestations and how they work. Things of that nature. Crystals and there's all types of stuff. You know what I mean? If you keep yourself open to receive the messages that Spirit has for you. Pretty dope. I'm definitely digging this for us. I like that. So let's see now. Dang, we was only on 3. I'm screaming. All right, what in your life needs to change? Let me come on and get through this. What in your life needs to change? And that was the Knight of Pentacles here. That's the one I was kind of stuck on, because Knight of Pentacles typically gives me hard working. You know, somebody that's consistent, strong-willed. You know, they're about improvement, productivity, practicality, kind of somebody reliable, somebody kind of quiet, you know what I mean, kind of stoic is the word, patient, focused, like somebody's about their routine and stuff, and it's upright. So I was like, why would this be what we need to let go of? Like, that's some good stuff to have, except it came to me that the question really is, what needs to change and what aspects have we been stubborn about? And honestly, if we being honest with ourselves, I can be honest with myself, therefore I can be honest with y'all, because we are all ourselves. I am stubborn as crap when it comes to not having to put in this kind of work for something. I want it to happen like that. Come on. Nights are typically fast moving, not this one, because it's practical. And practically speaking, fast moving energy is not easy to sustain. It is for me, but life don't move that way. It is for some people, but typically in life, life doesn't move that way. People around you don't move that way. You might be the only person in the group that you know that has that sense of urgency and action in you. It's because you're a leader, but you have to harness it, because the way you think about it could put you in your 9 of swords. Like, dang, why everybody else not? It must be me. There's something wrong with me. Your internal talk. There's something wrong with me. Look, 8 of swords when I split the deck. See what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. So you might need to integrate and accept the fact that it's going to take hard work, that you have to be stubborn about your goal. You have to learn what you can. This knight is holding the pinnacle, like he looking at the joint, like he knows stuff, but he like, all right, what I know about this, what I learned about this when I looked at it when I was a page, when I was looking into it, just when I was a page. Now I'm a knight, I understand this coin. And what I understand about this coin, even though I'm a knight, what I understand about this coin is I got to move slow and steady to get it. But what we don't understand about that is slow and steady. So Spirit wants us to understand and adapt to the fact that it's going to take hard work to come out of the cycle, that the part of the cycle that we're in, that we may have put ourselves in, or that may have happened to us. But it's just going to take work. Don't look at it like, oh, this is unfair. I didn't ask for this. Look at it. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. You all you got. That's what this card is. The 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. Be stubborn about what you want in all situations in your life. If what you want, if you feel it's in alignment with your destiny, even sometimes maybe making the wrong decision is an alignment with your destiny, because it's going to put you on the right path. What you see is wrong might be perfect. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about things. I want to learn how to hold this so it looks straight. Oh yeah, okay, I got to tilt it that way. I see. But this is giving the energy of, because this card in this deck definitely means like you hold your own internal flame. You know, this big flame, fire energy here. Ask the element of fire to assist you in finding that drive and that vitality to take your time and move forward. I heard that. I heard Spirit say you have to go back in and replenish. You have to go and restart this fire. They're giving you keys through this message to go back inside and relight your internal fire. Go turn that on so that way you can be hardworking and you will not burn out. You cannot get there like this. You can't count on yourself. You can't count on yourself when you're in the 9 of Swords this way. That's why you feel like that, because your soul is saying, I can't believe in me. Why don't I? Yeah, it's because we're here. But it's all right, because we're going to take care of self, water our garden, give everybody back what's not our problems. So that way we can get to this 10 of Pentacles, because it's calling us as our destiny. This is a part of the major shift. Look at that. Shift. Look at that. At the end of the deck. Empress energy. Sit still. Once again, 9 of Pentacles. I told you I got 9 of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle when I asked Thoth. It's actually not a deck, not discs in the Thoth deck. But this is the energy I pulled when I did the reading. I tried to do the reading before. So that's perfect to me. This seven of Wands is definitely saying, once again, also boundaries. Oh yeah, let's not miss that message. So this is giving heavy. 7 of Wands energy in a typical tarot is boundaries. This is a card of somebody being defensive. You know, maybe you could be being overly defensive about your boundaries, but I don't feel that in this message, because Spirit wants us to adapt to having them. And I said something about that, and this is Also heavy empath energy all over this message, and how to take care of yourself. And this is a card of creating those boundaries so you can take care of yourself. This is about those daily practices. This is about saying no when you need to say no. Because stay focused, stay vigilant, stay, be conservative, be productive. You know what I mean? You can't be reliable if your flame is low. You cannot. So know that. You know what I mean? That's what that's about. That's what I see. That's what I get. That's what I got. And I appreciate that. All right, let's move on. Go ahead. We got to accept the fact it's just going to take a minute. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to be magic the way we see it. But let me tell you, what we didn't call down is magic. Because we're magicians. It's just that practical magic is what rules on Earth. We're not in Planet Nebula, unfortunately, at the moment. We're on Earth. Fortunately, but Planet Nebula, maybe we miss it. Okay. Tell me about this Lovers in this position, because that's the one I don't get. All right. What do you need to retreat from, and what should you now distance yourself from? So the Lovers card is decisions. It's about partnership. It's about unity, relationships, balance. It's about balance. Oh, let me see. Nope, that ain't it either. Connection, attraction, temptation. So I've seen this card a million times. It's our card. It's my favorite card. It's a 6. It's cute. It's purple. It's red. It's everything. The Lovers. But see, I got my purple fluorite. Fluorite just enhances the energy of the card. So I just felt like that. For the positive aspects or whatever. Plus it's purple. And it's a heart. It's the Lovers. Okay. So the temptation aspect of the Lovers card is kind of what I'm feeling. Maybe that's what it's there for. But also maybe you need to let go of the outcome of a decision you need to make or that you did make. That's throwing you into the Nine of Swords and having you feel like you can't trust yourself. You know what I mean? Like Spirit is really saying like that decision that got you messed up. It's alright. You know what I mean? Like let it go. Let go of what happened and how it went down. But also on another side of the message I'm getting, if you feel that you have a lot of temptations in your life, to separate yourself from your spiritual path. Spirit is trying to just nicely nudge you back to, staying focused, staying clear-minded. Shout out to Hematite for me, staying clear-minded. Tell me why the Lovers is in this position, please, for the Gemini Collective. How's the Lovers in this position? Ooh, the Tower. What else? I don't know why I put that right there. But the Tower. Tell me more of this Tower. Oh. At the bottom of the deck, the Daughter of Swords. Listen. I don't read these in reverse. So the Tower and the Ten of Cups. I heard when I got that Daughter of Swords at the end of the deck. I heard when I got that don't be tempted to fear the Tower. Don't be tempted to fear this cycle in your life. Because after this cycle is this Ten of Cups. Spirit is going to pour into you and give you everything you've been asking for. Look at that. As you see the lines coming in. And when I saw this card one time in a different reading I did, I noticed how the 10 cups, there's 5 cups that's pouring in and 5 cups that's receiving. No matter how you flip the card, it's always giving and receiving here. It's always giving and receiving here. I appreciate that message from looking at the, the visuals. Okay. Let's wrap this up because for some reason my video cut off last time. I hope I didn't lose anything good. But alright. I was explaining the Nine of Swords just in case I didn't get it last time. I was saying that they want us to embrace. Because I'm mad that that happened. What happened? I thought I had enough film. Enough film. That threw me off. Let me get back in the energy real quick. Firstly, they want us to embrace the fact that life goes through cycles. Embrace the fact that we might need to take a chill on our mind. Like, this is a strong urge to give our mind a rest a restoration. Like, let's just chill. And it's not easy. It's easier said than done, because I don't know what anybody's going through specifically, but it could be really rough. And you might be finding it hard to find your happiness in it. But trust that you can, and get out of your mind. You know what I mean? Spirit is saying, hey, embrace the fact that you might have some false fears. And that's what also is about false fears. It's about made up, dangers and fears and anxieties where it's not really necessary. All you need to do is just tune in and see, like, is this real? This is a fact, or is this some old thought pattern of mine that I need to let go of that's making me sick right now? You know what I mean? How can I help myself? So Spirit, how can I? It could also, like I said earlier, about being a Gemini, it could be about embracing that positive mindset that we need to have to keep us from that. When we get information inside ourselves, in our internal dialogue, we can take that information and be like, hey man, I don't believe that. You tell yourself immediately with those very words, I don't believe that. That's crazy. Yeah, say that's crazy. I don't mean crazy like you need help and you can't handle your life on your own. I don't know why everybody's so sensitive about that word, but I meant what I said. Crazy. Because tell yourself in real talk. Don't talk to yourself in some mystical way. You're not going to believe it. Tell me about the nine of swords, please. Why is the Nine of Swords here as something you want us to embrace? That you're a Gemini. But you can master yourself. Embrace. Let me look at this Sun of Swords for us real quick. Alright, Gemini, let's get this over with. I done ran over my whole time, but how far are you willing to go for what you're trying to get? So we just finished the Nine of Swords energy. And I was very, very, very pleased with the way that turned out. Now we're going to move into this Ten of Pentacles, which is our final position, which is, what is it that Spirit wants us to celebrate? What do they want us to be happy about? What do they want us to be happy about? Why do you want us to be happy about the Ten of Pentacles? You know, Ten of Pentacles is fulfillment, everything coming into fruition, a culmination of all of the hard work you've done, the lessons you've learned with the other pentacles that you've had. You've used them properly. You've made the best decisions. You pulled yourself out of that Nine of Swords energy by taking sure and determined action on healing yourself, on asserting your boundaries in the most productive ways for you as an empath, the healthiest way for you to assert your boundaries. You know, try small little stuff, like just say no when you want to say yeah real bad one time, and get used to that feeling. Just say, I don't really like this so much, and get used to that feeling. Make a list. Write out what it is that you don't like. Get negative for a second. Get into your Nine of Swords. They want you to accept what's bothering you, because what's bothering you, once you clear it, what's really nagging you is just that regret. Like, you can't really call it with that situation over there, that regret from the fact that you couldn't call it somewhere else before. It's putting you into that Nine of Swords, which is basically, it's messing with your confidence. But Spirit wants you to be happy about your wishes coming true. They want you to be grateful for that. That fell to the floor, from the floor to the door. What is it? The Four of Swords. They saying get your rest. Take care of yourself. There might be swords on a wall. Yeah, but they might all be mental. Take care of yourself. This is the card of rest. This is also a card of fear and anxiety and worry. That Nine of Swords. They saying, hey, but to cure that, rest. Give your brain a rest. Tell your brain thank you for the alerts of the Nine of Swords. Be thankful for those 9 swords, because they're going to get you to your 10 pentacles, because it's going to make you think. Tell me anything else about the Ten of Pentacles in this position of being grateful. Listen to your intuition and stay still. Another card, once again, of stillness. Being still through the storm. Being still through the cycle that you're currently in. Be still through that cycle you currently find yourself in. Anything else about the Ten of Pentacles, Spirit, for the Gemini Collective? Okay, it might be challenges. It might be external, you know, issues or whatever that you may be facing. Once again, the advice when it comes to going through these challenges is to rest and be still and know, be sure. They want you to be sure that it's all going to work out in your benefit. They want you to be sure, and they want you to take sure steps. You have it in you. You know what to do. You have this Emperor energy inside you. Balance it. Use your masculine at this time. The masculine is a doer, but they're saying as the challenges arise, you, the emperor, is the king of kings. So any king you need to handle any challenge you have, you do have. But first, be still and rest. Because all of this, once it's cleared and handled, as the wheel turns, the Ten of Pentacles are showing up. We saw earlier, the Ten of Cups are showing up. We see now at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. You already planted the seed. You already planted the seed you needed to plant to get you what you wish for. Just trust that. Trust that. Have that faith in yourself. Put that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around for us, since we understand that everything we're going to do for our own good is going to bring us back into balance. Between our masculine and feminine, we're going to be able to tame the Emperor and Empress energy in us. Okay. So that's pretty good to me. I like how that went down. I don't feel like there's too much more. Let me get a couple words from the angels and see, do they want to tell us anything about this message? Is there anything you want to say to the Gemini Collective about this message? Thank you, Spirit, for all this information. Gemini, I hope that you did enjoy this reading. I hope that you got something good from it. I hope that you come back for more. Because I'll be more, hype me up. I ain't saying gas me up. That's different. I'm saying hype me up. You know what I mean? Show me some love. Because it's just going to encourage me, my human self, to continue to do what I know I'm supposed to do. Which is this. Unlikely. Look at that. So unlikely is, whatever you're worried about is unlikely to pan out the way you're thinking it. Don't worry. Your worries are going to trick you out of your happiness. Because this is going to come. That's coming. But don't let your thoughts trick you out of your happiness, because it's unlikely it's going to pan out the way you think it. It's not going to be as bad as you can think. Our nature as a Gemini is to think of the worst. Nope, no and no. No and no. That is a very strong no. Well, tell me. No. What? I was about to be done, but hold on. I got to know what they saying no about. Unlikely no and no. Why is this here, Spirit? Why no and no? Why? What are you talking about? Angels? What are you talking about? Why no and no? No time for love. No time for emotions. That's the wrong way, bitch. I get it. Maybe this is a message for somebody that if there's a love offer coming in, examine it carefully. Somebody might want to come back, and I did get this message. Let me get this romance oracle real quick. I wasn't even going to do nothing about it. What's on the bottom of this deck? But that love is coming out again. It's something else. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Hold on, what you want is coming. That's what that Nine of Wands is about. It's also about being a wounded warrior. Nine of Wands is also the Sag energy. Yep, Moon and Sag. All right, let me see. That Judgment card give me a feeling that somebody from your past is coming in fast, trying to seize an opportunity, or your chance for self-evaluation is here. You're going to need to make a decision to be creative and use your Queen of Wands energy. Make right decisions, maintain justice, be fair, be a leader in fairness. But what is that no about? What are you saying? Why is no? And then this message about this romantic proposal here. What is this message about this romantic proposal about? Somebody lying, girl. Listen, sir, girl, ma'am. That's what that's all about. Somebody coming in fast because they goofy. I'm going to just go ahead and call it. Somebody coming in fast from your past. Wanting to transform something because it's Plutonian energy on this card. They saying, oh, baby, I thought about it and I want to make things right. There's two cards for making things right. The Justice is right here too. want to make things right with you because you're so beautiful. They see a future with you. Look, Venus, Libra. You know, they want to balance that energy. No. The answer from Spirit is no. It's not going to work out because there's lies. Somebody's wearing a mask in this situation. Anything else you want to tell me about this offer that's coming in that you want Gemini to be like, no. She made a choice. It's a temptation. That's why that Lovers card was out there before. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That's a deception. They're not this. They guided to because they need you for something. They're gonna feel compelled to take the steps towards you because they need you for something, and that's for somebody. Because I'm not even interested in love for myself. So you need a clear mind right now because there's something coming your way and coming your way fast that is going to cause you to maybe it's going to try to fool you and maybe think that, oh, this the one, he coming back, he's here. Let go of it. This is in a position of needing to let go, or yeah. Let me see. Wait a minute. Before I get out of here, withdraw from. No, no. Spirit said. The angel said no. No. Look. The angel said no. I'm gonna need to put this together. This needs to be figured out. How are we gonna do this? Let me see. Can you see it? That joint say no, no, deception, codependency. Don't let nobody, and if it's not about love, maybe it's about like family relationships. Don't let nobody come back in saying, oh, cousin, I love you, cousin. I know we was beefing last time. This ain't the time. Because right now you need to rest. Don't make decisions in haste. Don't judge nobody too harshly. Getting those messages too. Creativity is also popping up, so creatively figure out how to tell them to get TF from around you. I'm trying to be PG-13. For real, find creative, soft, beautiful ways to get people from around you. Now I feel like I need to pull an empath card because of that. Strong. They mean that. So whoever that's for, if there's somebody returning, this ain't the time. Now is not the right time for you to be indulging in a new relationship or something of that nature. It's just not. I don't know. Okay, there you go. Alright, let me see. I said I was going to get an empath oracle and see. I don't use this deck hardly ever, but because that empath card came out, I feel like I should. And I'm definitely about to get up out of here because I got to go to work tonight. Amen. It's been fun talking to y'all. Oh, before I pull this empath oracle, I do want to say that I offer personal readings for $50. I offer birth chart analysis for $100. I offer love readings for $75. That's you versus them. Possible outcomes based on the energy. Where I really dive super deep. And I also offer one question answers for $10, which are deliverable within 2 hours time frame. If you are interested in any of those services, please let me know and I will get in contact with you, because I have not put together how to get in contact with me yet. Do you have any messages for the empathic Gemini that watched this entire beautiful message? Any messages to send a Gemini away with? Autumn, number 3. Isn't this perfect? Didn't I talk about fall earlier? And the fact that it's fall. Look at the leaves. I specifically talked about the fact that it's fall, about your immune system and needing to rest and recuperate because it's time for harvest. It's time for planting seeds of intention. Just in this moon, it's time for balance and harmony in the world. It's time for things to calm down. Big 6 of Swords energy. That's perfect. Let me see what it says. If it's short, I'm going to read it. If it's long, we out. I'm going to skim and give you the best words I got. It's short. The harvest is mine. May all the seeds that I plant come from a knowing of energetic sustenance. Energetic sustenance. And how do you get that, family? By taking care of yourself. Empaths experience the plantings of many thoughts. Worries and judgments may seem innocent on the surface, but soon they can begin to grow into weeds. Hard to harvest the love that has grown when all we can feed is the weeds that might mingle with the fruit. Be careful of getting caught up so much in the sensing of the weeds that you ignore the real plantings. Use your powers of discernment to cut through the weeds and focus on the energetic truth of the situation. What is your discernment or your body telling you? What I'm telling you. Somebody, your body telling you, don't do it. And you fighting with yourself. Like, I really want to go back. It's unlikely to work out. That's what this means for you. That it's unlikely to work out. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I mean, do what you're going to do, you feel me? But based on what's out here, and also, this is very resonant with this one, Mr. Empath. I just heard it's time to put that shit to autumn. You know what I mean? Oh, autumn. Don't fall for the foolishness. Don't fall for that person coming back. Don't fall for them coming back. This is autumn. It's time to harvest and plant the good seeds. Don't let something trip you into your mind. Don't let somebody give you their energy is what this is saying to me. All right, y'all. It has been real. I'm going to give you your pre-pulled crystal recommendation for your exit. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some good information here. I really do. I thank you for this time. I sacrificed sleep to do this. So I hope somebody out here is enjoying this and had a great time. If you have questions, you want to leave comments, I am very responsive. And I got all night. I ain't got nothing to do. And it is malachite. That is Gaia's recommendation to carry us forward with this information and integrate it into our daily existence. Malachite. I recognize repetitive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness. You can let somebody go with love. I just heard I had to say. I just had to say that to somebody. You don't have to be mean about it. You love yourself and you love them. And you know the best thing for y'all to do is to be apart. Because anything outside of that is an unhealthy pattern. And Malachite encourages you to see that unhealthy pattern and flip it on its head and create healthy patterns and relationships. Big new moon in Libra energy. Connect with the sweetness of life. Maintain heart center awareness and get to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter is that Nine of Swords for us. Accepting the fact that the Five of Swords happened. It's over with. And it's time for us to move to calmer waters in all areas of our life. Gemini, I wish you the best. I pray that this message did what it needed to do. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.